right, welcome to PSC Sports Talk. Back live from the Ristorante de Frio de Casa, which is no frio today.
No, it's 100 degrees outside here in the great state of Oklahoma.
I am Poppa E. He is the Maxarelli.
What's up, kids?
Yeah, it's hot today.
It
Very
is hot today.
Oh, next week's supposed to be like record-setting temps.
Yeah,
also.
I saw that. Yeah, it does drop down to 94 one day though.
I think go with we got a couple situations out there in the sports world.
You told me we were going with something else first, but we can go.
I told you I had
first.
typed this up and I forgot the other one.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. This is very interesting.
But I don't want to forget the other one, so we'll start with the other one.
Okay.
So, Little League Baseball.
Yeah, they're in the Little League. What super regionals? I guess you could call it.
Whatever you want to call them.
They're not in Omaha yet. I know that.
No, that's college. They go to Williamsport.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
I think this was the stage right before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said super regionals, and that
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. So
I think they just call it regionals, but neither here nor there.
A team from Tulsa, Oklahoma, was disqualified in that round.
Yes, they were,
and they didn't. It didn't come out right away exactly what it was.
No, you're right. It did not.
And then they did. So apparently, a father of one of the children on the team,
and we're sure it was the father. Sorry. Don't always put it on the dad. I mean, it could be the mom.
From what I was reading, the dad's the one who filled out the papers or whatever.
All right, I got you.
And put the younger kid's birth date by accident, or the older. He put one of the kids' birth dates by accident. I'm a parent. You're a parent.
Yes, sir.
Even if you have 6 kids, you know each of those kids' birth dates.
Well, I don't have 6 kids.
I said even if you do, the parents know the birth dates for them.
Well, you would hope.
They know them all.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to believe that he did this on accident.
I doubt it was on accident, but I mean, who are we to judge? We are not the morality. We're not morality.
We're just throwing out the news there for you. Then, so the other, I don't know how many other parents on that said team that was disqualified then filed a lawsuit in Texas.
Right.
I don't know if that's where the game was supposed to be played.
It was supposed to be played somewhere down in South Texas. I don't remember where. It wasn't Houston, but it was somewhere in South Texas.
So they filed a lawsuit for an injunction to let those kids play. Because as one of the parents said, well, these kids did nothing wrong. Hey, look, your team. Coaches tell you win as a team, you lose a team.
Exactly.
You win as a team, you get disqualified as a team. That judge, that same day, said, no, they're not playing. Ruling stands from Little League World Baseball.
Like I said, I had seen originally earlier in that day, though, that they were going to be allowed to play.
Right.
They must have come back out and
they filed an injunction that morning.
Right. Some sort of
which would have allowed them to play.
Right.
But the judge before the game started said no.
Right. No. It was for some reason it was a restraining order or something like that. It was the language on it was very weird, I thought. But
so what are your thoughts? Because trust me, this happens a lot. We see this all the time.
It happens every year.
I mean, most famous one. Who's the most famous one you know of?
Oh God, I don't even remember. Danny Almonte.
That's who I was thinking of.
Danny Almonte. But he was like 16, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they still lied about his age. I mean, it's better than being on the bench warmers and coming out with a colored stick man with I am 12. I mean,
hey, that was a good movie.
No, it was. I said this is better than that because that was hilarious. You know that was a dig at. Anyway. So your thoughts? Should that team have been disqualified?
Okay. Are we saying in 1994 when we were graduating high school? Or are we talking in 2026 where everybody gets a participation trophy? When are we talking about this?
It happened now, so let's talk about now.
Well,
not then. Now.
I don't think that they should have been allowed. But again, this is the participation trophy, style of how we coach teams now, and we teach our kids how things are supposed to go. So I'm so here's what I'll say. I don't think that they should have been allowed to play. No, again, I agree. Wins a team, loses a team. But at the same time, this is also a participation trophy, and everybody gets to play, and we can't hurt anybody's feelings.
But whoever won this game was going to Williamsport.
I understand that. It sounded, but the funny thing is, it sounds like the Texas team was better, anyways.
See that? I don't know.
They were. I think the Texas team beat. I don't remember exactly how it went, but it sounded like the Texas team was better to me. So I don't know. No, I don't think they should have been allowed to play. You broke the rules. Yeah. You broke the rules. Again, win as a team, you lose as a team. It doesn't matter. And who knows? Because, again, they didn't give a lot of information on the article that I read about it. Because actually, funny enough, I actually read the article this time. I didn't watch a video. I actually read the article. You should be proud of me.
Your eyes hurting?
No, this is a couple days ago. They're over it now.
So they've recovered.
They've recovered by now.
Yeah.
But they didn't give a lot of information. So who knows? This kid
when it first broke, there wasn't a lot. It was just, hey, he was
right.
There was a player. It didn't
even say his age. It didn't say anything. He didn't even give his name.
It just said they were disqualified for, I forgot what the term they used was.
Well, or playing an ineligible player.
So,
but no, I don't think that they should have been able to play. No, I don't.
I agree. And to me, I'm going to take this a step further.
Because, again, also, who knows? This kid could have hit 15 home runs in all these games, and he could have been the only reason that they were this far in the tournament as it was. Yeah, or he could have pitched, 17 no-hitters on the way to this game.
Yeah, I don't even know what position this kid even played.
That's what I'm saying. They gave no information on the kid at all. Didn't even give his stats, nothing.
But so I will say I agree. And to take it a step further, the parents of this Tulsa team, in Poppa E's opinion, did some bad parenting, because all you taught your kids, you don't get your way, file a lawsuit. That's today's day and age. It's bullshit that you literally taught your kids, hey, let's just go file a lawsuit. No, it's like you tell your kids what happened. Yeah, we had an ineligible player.
Danny Almonte is freaking 14.
Yeah, whatever the kid's name is.
Well, we'll just throw Danny under the bus again.
He was ineligible. Hey, let's make sure everything's square for next year, and let's go back next year.
Exactly.
Don't teach them to go file a lawsuit, because Little Leaguers, what is it up to? 12, 11?
I don't remember. I think it's 12. I think it's 12 and under.
So you have a bunch of 12-year-olds that are just one of their first experiences of having something really a good goal they're about to reach, and all of a sudden you can't get it, but you're not going to explain the whole thing to them. You're going to be like, let's get a lawsuit.
But at the same time, as you well know, it's very expensive to play baseball. So you also probably have a lot of entitled parents that were the ones that filed this lawsuit.
Well,
probably it was a bunch of lawyers that filed the lawsuit.
Well, they had to get a lawyer to file a lawsuit. They did get a lawyer.
One of these parents was probably a lawyer. What I'm saying.
No, you're probably right. One of them was, or married to one who.
Again, it's not cheap to play baseball anymore. You can't really just be a kid that wants to just play baseball anymore. You have to go to camps, or you have to have a hitting coach, or you have to have a swing coach.
If you're on a team that's not very good, you're not going to advance in the World Series, because there's a lot of little league teams.
Again, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, shame on them parents is all I'm going to say. Clip that.
Really?
Yeah, I want that one out there. I want them to see my take on bad parenting to go file a lawsuit.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Again, that's my opinion. It's not his. I don't know.
Oh, no, I didn't say that wasn't my opinion.
I didn't ask him. That's my opinion.
Remember, we only have 6 of these.
Well, we'll see which ones we get.
Also, you just wasted one.
Well, last time I didn't do the first one either.
Just saying.
Maybe because it went too long. I don't know. So, did you also know Karl Ravitch is going to be broadcasting games at the Little League World Series this year?
Makes sense.
Finishing his, I guess, because he was an in-season let go. They're letting him finish those deals.
Well, they probably couldn't find anybody else who want to go to the Little League World Series.
Well, Harold Reynolds used to do it.
Yeah.
Why didn't they call him?
Is he still with ESPN?
Oh, no. He was let go a long time ago.
So, again, can't have Harold Reynolds do it.
They could have just hired him. Hey, we need someone for Little League World Series. That's it.
How would that have looked for Karl Ravitch, though? Just saying.
We found a cheaper guy.
Never
Okay.
mind.
So we're moving on from that Little League fiasco.
To another huge fiasco.
Yeah. Huge fiasco.
Well, which one? I mean, there's a couple going on in the dub right now. So next we're going to go to some WNBA news here in situations. So we have a couple of dudes, or excuse me, some males. They're born male, and they say that now they sometimes, and I heard one of them say sometimes,
Royce Knight,
recognize themselves as a female. So I guess if you sometimes recognize it as a female, you can play in the dub because there's no bylaws in their collective bargaining agreement that says they can't do that.
Yeah, it just says must be a woman.
And if you
and there's no description that and I have a hard time. This league has been around since the late 90s.
Yeah, why hasn't this happened before, first of all?
Especially orientation of some of those girls, ladies. You know, this
yeah, right.
You know,
that they like women.
Didn't change anything. You know, it's just plain. It is plain and simple. I mean, to people not, I'll just say it, but people not in the 1% and not around in today's age, would it be like, okay, I got a tallywhacker, so I'm not a woman.
Right.
You know,
even still, like we were talking about off air the other day, even if you do cut your tallywhacker off, okay, you still went through puberty as a male.
You still have testosterone.
You have, well, even if you go through the thing,
you'll still have more.
Even so, you have the body makeup of a man. You have the muscles of a man because that's what you went through puberty. That's when your body develops as a man. There's no amount of estrogen or whatever silly pills you take that's going to take off the muscle definition of a man.
Well, and you know, there's a federal law that bans transgenders from being in schools. I don't know if it goes further down than high school, but high school, college, not transgender. You know, ever since that, what was her name? Leah Thomas, the swimmer.
The swimmer, yeah.
The one who was not very, and I know he did this
because he's a weirdo.
Yeah. He wasn't very good as a male swimmer,
right?
And then decided he was a female and was killing some records. But dude, you're a man going against women,
right? You have the body makeup of a man. Men are stronger than women. It's just facts. It's not me. So you started with, it's not me being homophobic or not homophobic. Yeah, it's not me being any kind of way. It's just the facts.
Right. You started with one of the more recent deals. So a couple weeks ago, Sophie Cunningham, I believe is her name, plays for the Indiana Fever, was asked in an interview or something, and she was like, no, I want to play against women. I don't want to play against transgender men. It was something like that. She was all women. And it sparked, and of all places, of course, some blue areas, Portland and Seattle. Started some rallies, but it had rallies on both sides. That's kind of where this kind of started. The commissioner, which I think they need a new commissioner. I think this one's shite. But anyway, so going through all those rallies, I want to say it was her or a coach kind of gotten, I think it was a coach.
It is.
That got into like a shouting match or.
Oh, no, that was the owner. That was the
owner.
They got the shouting match with those two poor young ladies.
Right.
That I think were happy.
Were happy or weren't?
Are happy. The G word.
Oh, two young ladies that were together.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So then that happens. And it's just been kind of stretching out. And then they first came out. And these guys, at first, when I was first reading about this, I was like, dude, are these guys serious? But they're not. I mean, they are.
They are, but they're not. This is a total troll job. This is a total troll job.
Right. They are pointing out the inadequacies of the guidelines of entry into the draft and basically trying to get him to change it. Because Royce Knight, I want to say, is a Republican. He's running for an office or is in office or something.
I didn't hear that. But I know one of them averaged 10 and 10 the last year he played in the NBA. And that was like
I never heard of Royce Knight in the NBA. I heard of Enes Kanter.
Maybe Enes Kanter was the one, but one of them, again, the last year that they played, they averaged 10 and 10.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Enes Kanter's from Turkey, and he's not allowed to go back there. But
that's funny.
So regardless, they're doing this, try to change the language. There's probably a better way to do it, but I tell you what, it's got the attention of just about everybody.
Well, see, this is the thing that about the WNBA is they can't get good publicity. I don't know why these ladies can't just shut up and dribble. Is really what it is. Just play basketball. Quit trying to be all political and trying to change the world. Hey, enjoy the contracts that you're getting right now because your league is still subsidized by the NBA. Enjoy the fact that you're getting a bunch of damn money and just shut up and play basketball. Quit trying to be so political and try to change the world on everything. Just play basketball. Just play basketball.
Well, also along with this,
yeah. Well, I mean, there's another
Fever
one. Okay, yeah, this is what
played.
I was going
the Chicago Sky in Chicago last Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
It was Saturday,
and I don't even remember the lady's name that fouled Sophie Cunningham.
I can't remember her name either.
But that was pretty much a straight up clothesline.
Flagrant 2, got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, got kicked out, and she acted shocked that she got kicked out
because she was trying to make a play on the ball. But everybody, I haven't even seen the play. I've just heard a lot. I've heard a lot of talk about it. I heard she lunged at her, tried to clothesline her.
How they didn't call it the worst of the two flagrants
to begin with. Too.
No, they didn't call it that way.
Right away.
They had to go review it, and that's when she was kicked out of the game. I think
Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham was the player who got hit.
Right.
But she got hit, and she got right back up and got in that person's face, which, any player is going to is like, what the hell?
Heterosexual white female.
And so the player from the Sky, I don't even want to remember her name because of what she did.
She got a weird last name, but
she... in the locker room, and I forgot if it was Twitter or Instagram, and she posts on social media white privilege.
Her dad played in the NFL for like 8 years, by the way.
Which player? Which one are you talking about?
The player that tweeted the white privilege. Her dad played in the NFL for like 8 years.
Yeah, well, what's his name? Exactly.
Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just saying.
So, yeah.
So she's so here's okay. You know where she went to school also, by the way? She went to Stanford.
So she should be smarter than she is?
Want to talk about privilege though?
Hey, she's the one who posted it.
I know, brother. I know, but
she's in the locker room. She's in the locker room and does this.
But this whole and that's against the rules of their CBA as well. If you get kicked out of a game, you can't go to the locker room and text right afterwards. You have to at least wait till after the game.
And then she came out a couple days later and said something about something like it wasn't racist or something like. She came back trying to
cover her tracks.
Basically,
yeah. In the next game, she took 20 shots in the next game too. By the way,
20 foul shots?
No, 20 shots. Just she put up 20 shots in that game. They were trying to, in my opinion, they were trying to highlight her.
Probably trying to change the narrative she helped continue on.
So this whole story gets even worse though.
Okay.
So the Fever coach came out and defended her because I guess she coached her in Connecticut a couple years ago.
Right.
She came out and defended her, saying, "Oh, I didn't think it was that bad of a play." Then she goes, "Right? Can't defend your own player. You got to watch my mouth because we're online here." So. You can't even defend your own player. You're going to defend one of your ex-players. But now she walked it back today and said, "Oh, I went back and looked at the tape, and that was pretty egregious."
Oh, she said egregious?
She said egregious.
Are we saying that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so she walked it back, and then, of course, she, does the WNBA thing of, "Oh, we're getting attacked online, and all anybody does attack us online, and if you don't like our league, and you want to do this, you're not real fans of our league. So just again,
they should not say that to people that are casual fans
All you're doing is
you'll scare them away. Why would they want to go back? I mean,
this league is a joke. Is really what it is. This league is a joke.
The commission has got to go.
It's not the commissioner's fault. It's really not. She's actually done a lot for the game. She's the one that signed the CBA. She's the one that went out and got a ton of high level sponsors for this to try to actually pay for this. Now she might not be very good with
player discipline.
Yes,
accountability,
with policing her league. She not be very good at that.
So do they need a sheriff? They need a sheriff?
I think they do.
I think we could get Nia Jax from the WWE. She likes to hurt people.
No, you're right.
What about Ronda Rousey? You need a sheriff. Have one of them in like the front row.
I'm just saying
and then they could jump out and start attacking the one that started the other attack on the other one.
The commissioner is more business minded than she is trying to be the heavy handed person. She literally was like a CEO for a top 50 Forbes company or something like that before she became the commissioner of the.
She's got a lot of work to do. I think she needs to go.
No. This whole league needs an enema, dude. Is really what it is. The league needs an enema.
So and it's funny, they actually got a player, which I thought maybe back when it first started, when you had Lisa Leslie and God, I used to remember their
Tina
names.
Thompson.
Right. Back in the day, those first ones that came out, not Reggie's sister.
No.
Because I think
Cheryl
she was
Swoops.
too old. There's another one.
Yeah, but she's a piece of work too.
But I'm just saying, when they first started, I thought they had higher attendance. So it took them from inception to Caitlin Clark to get higher ratings, higher attendance.
But the problem is,
to get this new contract. And Caitlin Clark, she's not flashy. I've seen her play. She's a solid ball player.
Okay, but at the same time, she does not identify with 99% of this league.
Well, then.
And I'm not saying
then that comes back to the commish. And
no, that is not the commissioner's fault, brother.
That is the commissioner's fault.
So what? So the commissioner's going to say
if you're league, you take care of they take care of the teams.
Okay,
and then the team owners are supposed to take care of that.
Oh, but okay,
Raj does a damn good job disciplining people.
Raj doesn't say gay people can't play in his league. That's what I'm saying.
The WNBA doesn't say gay people can't play in the league. It says you have to be a woman.
Okay, but what I'm saying is 99% of the league is either black or gay. Okay, Caitlin Clark is neither of those, so she is in the 1% of the league.
Right.
Nobody in the league likes her. Nobody, because all of the never mind. I gotta stop.
Yeah, you might have opened a big can there. But from what you're saying, in your opinion, is they don't want her there, but she's the reason they have their money.
Exactly.
Because without her, does the league even exist in 5 years? They would not have had this CBA. They would not have got their raises. They would not have got any of that. They would not have. Would not have happened. Regardless if players like or dislike her views compared to their views. And you're right, the majority is probably that way. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I've never thought about looking it up because when they're on the court, I'm watching women play basketball.
Right. And
actual women.
And their orientation shouldn't matter. But that's all that seems to get talked about in the media about this whole thing is that. Again, shut up and dribble.
And they're wanting to expand. I think they
let them.
Had a couple teams this year, have a couple teams next year.
I'm really just done even caring about this
we used
league.
To cover the NBA last year and the year before quite a bit. But this year, I didn't like the way the players went about pay us like NBA guys. You're not NBA guys. You don't act
money. Like NBA players. You don't. None of them do. Not a dang one of them does.
So we're going to go with Maxarelli, not a fan of the WNBA. Hey, you want to go catch a Indiana Fever game? Free tickets.
If they're free tickets, sure. Why not?
Yeah. We got to dress up as women, though.
No, I'll throw dildos on the court. It's fine.
I forgot about that. Was that last year?
That was last year.
I forgot about that.
And I even said that with a straight face.
I did. I completely forgot that they had that occur. So there's supposed to be a meeting this week with team general managers, owners, whatever, that the commission came out and said so they can talk about this. Do you think it gets fixed?
No, it doesn't get fixed.
You don't think they changed the language?
They can't. It's in the CBA already. I don't know how they're going to do that without rewriting a whole new CBA.
They just have to file for rewrite that amendment and get that approved in. The other leagues do it all the time.
Okay, doesn't that mean the players have to vote on it?
They do have to vote on it.
I don't think these players are smart enough to vote the right way on that one.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of shocked that the no-name player from the Sky that filed Sophie Cunningham went to Stanford.
It's amazing.
I did not know that. You threw me on that one. That was a good one.
Well, and again, your dad played in the NFL for 8 years. So you're trying to say, young lady, that you're not privileged no matter what color your skin is? Your father played in the NFL for 8 years. So that means he was in there when a league minimum, because again, in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken, the higher tenured you are, the higher your minimum is going to be.
Yeah, depending on when he played, too. So, I mean, you're figuring, 20 years ago?
Probably, yeah.
So at least a few million a year.
That's what I'm saying.
If he was any good, probably more.
So you're trying to say that you didn't grow up privileged, young lady? I find that very, very hard to believe. That your father that was an NFL player, you didn't grow up privileged. I'm pretty sure you went to a private high school. Be willing to actually bet probably my left and right foot on that one. That you went to a private high school.
Hey, if you bet your left and right nut and you lose.
I didn't say nut. I did not say nut.
I'm just saying if you do and you lose those, could you be in the NBA then? WNBA?
No, I don't. My bird's not very good anymore.
You don't need one in the WNBA.
I know.
All right, enough about that. We knew that was going to be a little bit of a hot topic because, I used to watch some of the games. I stopped like we talked about last year with the whole bargaining agreement. Yeah, they should have had some more money, but anyway, we're going to move on.
Hey, again, you want revenue sharing? Okay, so I guess you mofos want to pay to play. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what we said last year, especially if they're still being subsidized.
Exactly. It's a pay-to-play league now.
All right, we're going to switch to
we probably should do a break.
Not a hottest topic. Oh, is it commercial break time?
We've been on for like a half.
All right, we're being mandated to take a break. Gotta find them. Somewhere in here. There they are. All right, we'll be right back to the ones and the nuns. Don't go anywhere, or if you do, come right back.
Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal.
All right, to the ones and the nuns. We are back. I hope you got your popcorn. Hope you got done choking on your pop if you had to spit it out during our last segment. Baseball news, MLB news. Did you know that Seth Harper is battling knee soreness since they've moved him to right field?
You mean Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce Rollins.
Why do you call him Seth Harper?
It's Bryce Rollins or Seth Harper because those two look the same. They look alike.
If Bryce had long hair, I would say maybe, but
yeah,
but he does have good flow. He does have good lettuce. I'll give him that. But no, I mean, it would make sense. He hasn't been having to run around out in the outfield. It makes sense. He has sore knees. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he's not playing.
Oh, he's probably still playing.
But, he's been battling knee soreness since moving, 50 feet?
Well, but at first base, you only have to move 2 feet at a time.
I think
maybe
base,
5.
You got to do yeah, you're right, at a time, but you're moving almost every single play. Right field, You don't have to every play.
Yes, you do. You got to look at your little card in your back pocket and
You're
say,
not
"Oh,
moving
wait,
your legs.
I got to." Well, yeah, you got to move to maybe right center field a little bit more.
You see
Shade
the
the
ball
batter.
get hit the left field. You're just all
Yep.
right.
All right, got to look at my card now. I got to go to straight right field now. I got to move 10 feet.
I thought that was.
I find it
hilarious.
funny. Well, and now we have to run from the dugout all the way out to right field every play.
Oh, I
every
didn't
inning.
think about that
See?
one.
It's more running.
My apologies, Bryce Rollins. My apologies.
So the Angels fire pitching coach Mike Maddox and assistant pitching coach Daryl Scott and bullpen coach Don Chitty.
You said it right. I would have said shitty, but
Hey, I'm trying to keep this
They're-
politically
they're-
correct.
Mike Maddox did great, especially for years with Texas. I mean, but they I guess as you said off air, they are scapegoating so the manager can save his job.
Yep.
Kurt Suzuki.
They're a dumpster fire, so somebody's got to be the scapegoat. So
Is this the offseason? Mike Trout says, yeah, go ahead, trade me.
no, because maybe. Can you imagine him on the Phillies?
No, the only place he could sign is the Dodgers, the only team that can afford him.
No, as of right now, anybody can afford him.
He's got like a $40 million
There's
a year
no
average.
salary cap. Anybody can afford him.
Well, you're right, but
As of right now,
they can't put him on
on.
they can't put him on a deferred payment plan.
Well, they could. Anybody can do that too. Dodgers are just the only ones smart enough to do it.
Yeah, because the other ones were like, I want to see how that plays out with the Dodgers because all those deferred payments in 15 years, and they're still paying
Oh yeah,
that much money on Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. Yeah.
Him. That's because I want to say that counts towards the payroll of that year. I think Bobby Bonilla
I don't know.
goes towards it.
But okay. What does it matter though? There's no salary cap. It doesn't matter when all that money, all that deferred money. I mean,
there will be by then.
maybe, or maybe there might not even be baseball after 2 years.
Yeah, they'll just have replacement players.
Yeah, I heard about that. How is that going to work though? I mean, seriously, how is that going to work? If you take your you take your AAA team and you make them the major league team.
Well, I don't know if they can do that now because the minor leagues are a union.
That's what I'm saying. So how could you have
So
replacement
you will go
players?
Guys not in either.
Okay, great. So that's going to be amazing baseball to watch.
So you might have Pedro Serrano show up.
Oh, Robinson Cano will probably come back and play. He's still playing in the Mexican League.
Julio Franco could.
What's his name? Yasiel Puig. You don't remember Yasiel Puig? He might be dead by now, though.
No, I don't think he's dead, but I think he got in
more trouble. I'm sure
he may be in jail.
Well,
I'm not 100%.
You might be right on that one.
All right, the next one was kind of odd the other day to see. Tommy John bids farewell in a social media post. Says he wanted to say goodbye to everyone, along with friends and fans. No specific health issue was given by the 83-year-old. This was the same day they were doing the Yankees. What do they call that game? Old Timers game.
Right.
Because apparently he had been a part of that for years and wasn't there. Apparently he's not doing well. And
honestly, I thought he was already dead.
Oh, okay. Well,
honestly, I thought he was.
He's not.
Well, obviously, yeah,
some stats. He was the first person to have elbow ligament replacement surgery, better known as Tommy John surgery, in 1974.
Right.
So I looked these up. So I got some stats. Do you know how many seasons before his surgery or how many wins before?
How many seasons? I want to say like 8 to 10.
Okay. So prior to his surgery, he pitched 12 seasons and had 124 wins.
Yeah.
He had the surgery in 74, missed all of 75.
Right.
I remember as a kid still getting his baseball cards in packs.
Right.
Not knowing at that time who he really was, other than why do I have 5 in this pack? You remember the packs from the 80s and 90s?
Oh, yeah.
So after surgery, he pitched 14 more years, had 164 wins, career win total of 288. 26-year career.
It's pretty impressive.
You know he's not in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. He didn't get 300 wins.
Okay, now, follow me on this one.
Oh, I know. This is I know you're taking me down a path here, so
if you 288 wins.
it's pretty good.
I did not, my bad. I did not look up how many
Losses.
Nah, not even that. ERA, strikeouts, walks. Yeah, I didn't look any of that. I just thought, hell, he pitched basically 2 careers.
Yeah.
A pre-surgery and a post-surgery.
And his post-surgery looked like it was better than his pre-surgery.
288 wins is 12 wins shy, but we're about to have Verlander in.
Yep. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Well, when he's done playing, he'll make it.
Maybe. He didn't make 300 wins, did he?
No, he did not.
I know.
Felix Hernandez.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
I thought he made it.
No, Felix is not in the Hall of Fame.
Did he not? Oh, okay. God, who's the guy? He's still pitching and he's hurt for 3/4 of the year. Max Scherzer.
He'll make it. I don't know.
He's not. I don't know. I would not say Scherzer.
It's. I don't know. I'm just very miffed on any Hall of Fame anymore. It seems like
I did not look at his WAR. That's what they like to look at.
How can you not put Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame the first year? He's the greatest head coach ever in
well, that's
football.
the NFL.
Okay.
So, do you think he ever makes it in when they start lowering those standards, or are they
Tommy
going to
John?
forget about him?
Tommy John? No, they'll forget about him.
Because
technically you only have 10 years to be on the ballot. So
you could be back in. They rotate.
The old-timey ballot, too, I guess.
They rotate eras.
Yeah.
So when his era comes back up, but, they change the rules every year, so they could say, hey, let's look at this guy. But I think he should be in 2 reasons, 288 wins, and if you think about it, he changed the game of baseball with that surgery.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, way too many people are getting that now because spin rate and all this other crap. But hey, Nolan Ryan wasn't it his last pitch, tore his UCL, and still threw over 90 miles an hour on that pitch. I want to say that's what happened. Last pitch of his career. Felt the pop. So that was sad news on Tommy John.
So Tim Anderson retires.
Yeah, kind of. But I put him on here because he's the one. He played for the White Sox and got his ass beat in a fight. God, who was it that did that to him? He literally got his ass beat in the
worse than Robin Ventura.
I would think so.
Wow. Okay.
We'll show. I'll show you off air. And it hadn't been the same since, dude. Has not been the same.
Oh, I remember that Tim Anderson now. He retired?
Yeah.
He's only like 28.
He's like 30-ish, maybe 31. Yeah, he's older than you
He got
think.
beat up at like second base, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like a pitcher. It was like he did it like a dirty slide and somebody like cold knocked him out, right?
I believe you're either thinking him or Rufnik Agur.
No, I'm not thinking of that. No, it's Tim Anderson.
Okay.
I think it's yeah. I remember that. Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, right? Again, just got cold knocked out.
Yeah.
What a
So he retired.
Good
his
riddance.
career went.
Yeah, right.
As soon as it didn't even slope. It just.
Well, and he was having a good year up to that point too, if I remember right.
He had a couple of solid good years before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so he just retired mid-season?
I don't think he was on a team.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense then.
Yeah, he had a hard time finding teams because he's been.
Well, he's got a glass jaw.
Well, you just tell him, look, don't go out there and be like Robin Ventura or Tim Anderson. Oh, sorry, Tim. Sorry, I didn't mean that one. Let's stick with Robin.
All right. So next we got the Brewhaws overtake the Dodgers in the MLB power rankings after the Dodgers lost, 8 straight, was it?
I couldn't remember. That's why I didn't put it in there. It was 7 or 8.
Yeah. Have they won? I don't think they
Yes, they did snap that streak. They did snap the streak.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to be moving on to either stats or leaders. Division leaders.
Oh, goodness. All right, the AL East, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays are leading the New York Yankees by 4.5.
Oh, you know what? That's not right. We didn't change this because we were changing back and forth.
So this isn't right?
Yeah, that's still that. Don't worry. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah, I did forget about that. We had the holes. We were trying to find a place out of the dungeon, and it didn't work as well. So Tampa Bay is leading the Yankees, but by 6.5 games now.
All right. Give me a second. Oh, seriously? ESPN. Standings. There we go. All right. So in the AL Central, we have the Chicago White Sox are leading the Detroit Tigers by 2.5 games.
Yeah, and last week they were leading Cleveland and Minnesota tied. Cleveland is now, I mean, they're not going to finish in last unless they really tail off, but they're now next to last in that division.
All right.
AL West, the Houston Astros lead Texas by 1 game.
Yep. And they are 1 game over 500. We are the
which one?
Houston. Mariners are 7 games under 500.
8.
Is that? Oh, it is 8 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. We're gonna lose again today too, I'm sure. We have Atlanta leading the Phillies by 9.
Over. That's in the East, and
Yep.
in the NL Central, the Brouhahas. As much as the Cubs keep winning, the Brouhahas keep winning, but the Cubs have shortened it a little bit, and they're down by 4 games.
And in the NL West, we have the Dodgers leading the Diamondbacks by 8.5.
And the Padres. Padres have climbed back in.
Padres are wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay,
Yeah.
Wow, Padres playing some salty ball,
It's about time. They were playing some
shitty ball
yeah.
for most of the season. So then we go to the American League wild card. We have the Yankees up by 7.5. The Boston Red Sox, wow, 4.5. Texas has the last spot at 500. Then you got Detroit, a half a game back. Minnesota, a game back. Cleveland, 2 games back. Toronto, 2.5 back. Baltimore, 2.5 back. Seattle, 4 back.
After that, it jumps to 11.5 back.
That's why I stopped at that. Not just the Mariners, but yeah, because it jumps to 11.5.
All right,
so.
National League wild card. Ooh,
Wow, that's
can't
a
read it
good.
from there.
That's a good race.
Cubs have the top spot plus 6.5. The second and third spots is a tie between Arizona and San Diego. Philly has fallen out of there, and they're now half a game out of the wild card. Miami's 2.5 games out. St. Louis 3 games out. After that, everyone else is 5 or more.
Yep.
Colorado should be eliminated from this in the next week, maybe 2.
All right. So then we will go to league leaders. In the batting averages, we have who is that?
That's Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah, I couldn't remember his first name outside of my head. Jordan Alvarez batting 322. What?
What do you mean, what?
Okay, I'll go next. I'll keep going while you're pulling it up.
Well, no, I'm trying to fix the brightness on my phone.
Oh, so you can see it without pulling your shades up? Yeah.
That's exactly right. I'm doing. All right, so home run leaders. Wow.
That's what I said.
Mr. I believe it's Matt Olson.
Yeah, it is Matt Olson.
And Mr. Kyle Schwarber. And Mr. Jordan Alvarez. And Mr. Jaime Caminario are all tied with 35 home runs. Holy crap.
Runs batted in. CJ Abrams up to 91.
You think you'll have a 100 RBI guy?
Yeah. Alvarez is in second place, though. Let's go to that real quick. So Alvarez is tied for the league lead in home runs. He leads the league in average, and he's second in RBIs by 4. Very close to having a triple crown.
He's got a very good shot at pulling this off. He really
MVP?
does.
MVP? Even though he plays for a poo-poo team?
I can't really. I would think if Shohei was pitching, it'd be Shohei. But he's got a good chance because Shohei is not in.
He's not on any of the. He's not in
No.
top 5 in anything.
Well, all right, you stay there.
Okay,
Let me go pull
so
him up. Let me just go pull up Shohei.
I'll keep doing that while you're pulling up Shohei. So in hits, we have Otto Lopez with 148. Stolen bases is Nunez from Washington still with 40. He's starting to run away with this one. Pitching, we have Chris Sanchez from the Phillies with 15 wins. Jacob Mizorowski is leading in ERA with a 1.76 ERA, so he went up a little bit from last week. Saves is Buda Baker, or I don't know, Baker from Tampa Bay with 34. Mizorowski has passed the 200 strikeouts with 204. And quality starts is Alcantara with 19, whatever that means.
All right, so Shohei, to go back to the MVP deal,
Yeah.
Shohei is batting .290 with 26 home runs, 72 RBIs, a 929 OPS. That's not bad, but these other guys are having better years. So
Yeah.
it should not be Shohei unless he goes absolutely nuts.
What's his name's OPS is? Yordan Alvarez's OPS is 1.057.
Right.
So way better.
It should not be Shohei.
No, it should be Alvarez or Miz.
The Miss?
Yeah, not the mic.
The Miss.
Yeah, not the mic. Another commercial.
Trying to think if there's any other MLB news. I mean,
Oh, the Mariners suck.
why
Dan-
don't you tell us about that for about 30 seconds?
Dan Wilson kept his job somehow. Still has his job.
Well, you had told me something interesting of why you think they haven't let him go yet.
That date was Friday, by the way. Just saying.
Okay, so that's why you just said what you said.
Yes.
Because I remembered what you had said previous.
Yes, I thought Dan Wilson was only keeping his job because they had a big celebration for the Mariners' 50th season on Friday. And we had a day off yesterday, which a day off Monday. Usually day off Monday is transactional day. They made no moves. Didn't bring up anybody from AAA. Didn't fire Dan Wilson. Didn't fire Edgar Martinez. Didn't fire Kevin Seitzer.
Edgar is he their hitting coach?
No, he is higher than a hitting coach. He is like the director of hitting.
Okay, so Kevin Seitzer's the hitting coach.
Is hitting coach.
Okay, Edgar should be the hitting coach. Because with Edgar, they probably wouldn't be hitting all or nothing. Kevin Seitzer wasn't that great of a player.
I know. Kate Anderson still in the minors. Yeah. So basically,
Ken Anderson, like Mr. Kennedy?
No, Cade Anderson.
Oh. Well, no, rosters won't expand. That's when they'll bring him up.
Right, but why? Okay.
I'm just saying that's when they're going to bring him up.
Okay, but we need him now. That's the thing is we need him now.
I personally think
the season is beginning to circle down the drain right now.
I think the owners aren't going to do anything till after the season.
We basically have to play 700 baseball to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And remember I told you we have a horrible month of August. So why wouldn't you try to shake the lineup up to try to make the playoffs? No, we're just going to go for 27. You're just going to do what you do every year, Mariners, is you're going to tell the fans, wait till next year, we're going to be better.
I thought
and
that
what
was
happens?
a Cubs phrase, wait till next year.
No.
You think that happens for more than one team?
No. Hey, you guys have been to a World Series in the last 100 years. Or in the last 50 years.
Last 10. It's 10-year anniversary.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I'm just bringing it up.
I'm just saying. You've made the World Series multiple times in the past 50 years.
Wait a minute. The Mariners just went to the World Series.
No, we did not.
Oh, yeah. Toronto beat them. That's right.
No, another boneheaded managing move by Dan Wilson.
So who do you think should be the next manager? If you could pick, you're the owner of the Mariners right now for this pick. Who's your next coach of the Mariners?
Joe Torre.
Is he alive?
I hope.
Okay, if Joe Torre is not available for living reasons, who are you taking next?
Lupinella.
I do think he died, didn't he?
I think so too. Ken Griffey Jr.
I don't think Griffey would be that good of a manager.
I don't think so either.
What about Tony La Russa?
I think he might be dead too.
All right.
We don't know anybody current, to be honest with you. We don't know anybody
What
current.
if they shook things up? The Mariners do like to be the first ones to do certain things, especially with Japanese players.
Oh,
What if they got a Japanese manager?
we already tried that.
Oh,
Don Wakamatsu. Promise.
he was a manager in the Japanese leagues?
He was the manager for the Mariners, and he was Japanese.
Okay. I'm not saying to be a Japanese ethnicity. I'm saying a manager from MLJ, Major League Japan, whatever it's called over there.
MPJ.
Okay. Taking a manager from there.
How about Ichiro?
He'd be good, but he will clean house.
Or Derek Jeter, maybe.
I don't know. I think Derek Jeter's too calm, non-confrontational. You know,
Alex Rodriguez.
Hey, he juiced things up. Just saying he would.
Barry Bonds.
I don't know.
I would never want Barry Bonds.
I don't know how good of a.
No, I was kidding.
He would actually be.
I was kidding.
So you really don't.
Terry Steinbach.
Wasn't he a coach?
He was a catcher.
I know he was a catcher for the A's a lot of years.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say catchers make the best managers, is what they say.
What about the manager that used to be with the Astros?
Nope, definitely don't want him. He's a cheating bastard.
Hey, do you want wins?
Talking about Alex Cora?
Bitch?
Is that who you're talking about? Is Alex Cora?
No, he was an assistant. He wasn't the manager. I thought.
No, he was like third base coach, but then he got the Boston job and got fired.
Yeah. It was that catcher. It wasn't Alex Cora. What was his name? It's not Brad Ausmus. God, what was his name?
Scott Service. He was a catcher. He got run out of town.
Wasn't he a manager for the Mariners already?
Yes, he was. He's the one that got fired for Dan Wilson.
So maybe they should not take a catcher this time. What about Edgar? He's already the director of hitting.
And look how well. We are second worst in runs scored, by the way, this year. Second to last in runs scored.
I didn't know that, but I know they are not having a very good offensive year.
You know how many hits he had last night?
1.
Oh, close. We had 2. A home run and a single.
And let me guess, the home run was a 2-run homer?
No, we only scored 1 run last night. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm trying to help you out. Lost
4-1 to the Yanks.
Bullpen
gave up runs late.
Maybe they'll get a college coach.
Somebody's tried that this year.
I can't remember who it was either.
Wasn't it?
Someone did this year.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember who
it was. Milwaukee. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was Milwaukee. Milwaukee, when they let Counsell go, which I could see why, and the Cubs made him the highest paid manager, which, oh my Lord, this is horrible. I mean, yeah, they're winning, but boneheaded moves a lot. Anyway.
No worse than Dan Wilson.
They took, his bench coach promoted him up.
Okay. Well.
All right, so we've got some pro wrestling news coming up next.
We never did a commercial because you couldn't find it.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
I did find it.
Well, we need a commercial break. It's mandated, bud. I can't help it.
I know. You're getting prodded over there. Be thankful that cattle prod's not hot.
It's warm. It's 100 degrees outside. It's still kind of warm.
I meant blazing hot. But all right, to the ones and the nuns, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. If you do go somewhere, just grab your popcorn, grab your drink, go potty, whatever you got to do. We'll be back in a couple
Just
minutes.
make sure it's not a purple drink, okay? That's bad.
Like purple Kool-Aid?
No, purple drink. That's what Jamarcus used to drink, the purple drink.
Jamarcus Russell?
Yeah, the purple drink.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Yeah.
Or you'll be like Jamarcus, and you don't want that.
I don't know. He's rich.
I bet he's gone through all that money.
I'm sure he has. It's part of his problem. He had too many hangers on.
So, all right, to the ones and the nuns again. We'll be right back.
Yeah, buddy.
Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal. Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner.
All right, to the ones and the nuns. Wow, did you turn it up?
What's that? The mic?
Yeah.
No.
Am I talking louder?
No, you're just talking maybe right.
So before
You like to do this a lot.
I do.
You
Well,
like to
no.
bob.
Sometimes. Not so much this. More of this.
Yeah, not this so much, but clip that. No.
Great. Now we're down to 4.
Yeah, but at least it'll clip the commercial, maybe.
All right, so we got a Raw recap.
Yeah, buddy.
You want to talk about your boy?
Yeah, Danhausen got turned down by Sol Ruka for a tag team match. He wanted to tag with the Sol Ruka. I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean,
No. Hey, I had my hand up, but apparently she didn't see me in the crowd.
yeah, we weren't in the crowd.
You could see through TVs. Don't tell me you can't.
Okay, I won't.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot the part about the match. So Sol Ruka, it actually comes up later, and I'll bring that up. Sol Ruka and her mystery partner, not Danhausen.
Not Danhausen.
Who was that mystery partner?
I don't remember.
It's your girl, Io Sky.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Io Sky. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. God, who'd they take on? It was a Judgment Day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, but it wasn't Liv.
Yeah, it was Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Right.
And, Liv did have to jump in, break up the match. I'm just tired of this version of the Judgment Day. This version sucks ass.
I do want to give Liv Morgan props, though. I don't know how on her off wrestling nights, how she goes down there and does all these things in those stiletto boots that she wears. To me, it is very impressive how she doesn't break her freaking ankles every week.
Or the heels.
That's very true as well. How has she not broken a heel yet?
Hey,
Because those stilettos don't look like they're more than like half an inch in circumference.
yeah, this Judgment Day is just they killed it by getting they could have played the whole R-Truth trying to get in, being in, and him and Damian Priest being a tag team though reminds me of that Judgment Day, and that's great. But this version it's just bad. Well, this match did show because Roxanne Perez took the loss. Well, was about to take the loss.
Right.
When Liv Morgan had to jump in.
Right.
And so I see the end of Roxanne Perez in this horrible version of Judgment Day coming pretty soon.
But you do have to admit, though, the Judgment Day is stacking belts, though.
On the women's division.
Hey, Dom's the AEW Masturbator champion.
Yeah. And look, he identifies as a woman.
No, he identifies as Diego Lopez.
I thought Diego wanted to identify as Dom because Dom is way more popular.
Maybe, but I don't know if he likes tendies.
You mean chicken tendies?
Exactly. All right, so Chelsea Green has broken her orbital in a match on SmackDown on Friday night involving
I thought,
Nia Jax.
I was wrong on that. I even told you on the way here I was wrong on that. Got to skip that.
Oh, he wasn't involving Nia Jax?
No.
She didn't fight Nia Jax?
No, apparently it was that new team. Fatal Influence.
Oh, one of those girls? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is turning out to be a very interesting little deal here. Braun Breaker and Obafemi are going to get into a fight. Not a shoot fight, but they're going to end up fighting soon. Braun Breaker asked Paulie if he thinks Oba...
Yes, Paulie dangerously.
I saw that.
Yeah.
His name is Paul Heyman, sir.
Yeah, but Paulie dangerously. He had the ponytail.
The cell phone.
Yeah, he had the Zach
He had
Morris
hair.
phone.
He had hair.
Well, and the hat. He wore a hat when the hair would... Yeah,
He
wore
still
a
had
hat.
hair, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, you were saying that Braun asked Paulie what?
Paulie dangerously, or Paul Heyman, or I think he was Paul something else too, wasn't he?
Possibly.
Could have been. But he thinks if Obafemi is the future. I don't know how you could say no. I personally still think, again, Braun Breaker, or excuse me, not Braun Breaker, Obafemi and Paul E. Dangerously, i.e. Paul Heyman, are going to end up teaming up, I think.
I think that's going to help. Yes, I agree. Now, Oba actually, I think, can talk better than Brock could this early.
I definitely do, too. I think Oba actually does pretty well on the mic.
But with Paul there, Mr. Heyman, it'll just take him to another level.
Oh, yeah.
They tried Braun and Paulie. It didn't work. Braun's just not it. He's not over.
I don't know. I like Braun Breaker a lot.
I get you like him. I think the guy's good. I don't think he's not over. I mean, why is he now in a vision as part of a tag team when he just got done with the Seth Rollins feud and was getting pushed? Because he's not over. He's not over. And it didn't work when they had Paul with them. I mean, that's how bad you are if you have Paul as your spokesperson and you still suck.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, is all those guys can talk on the mic pretty well. They didn't need Paul. Paul just ended up because Seth Rollins grabbed him.
Theory can't talk on the mic very good.
You don't think so? I think he's okay.
He's Braun's better than than that. Oh, my nippies.
Well, and so
Sorry,
is
Mr. Tad's over here trying to grab our nips.
And Logan can obviously talk on the mic.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't know if he does it on purpose, and he might. I might need to call him later just to find out, because sometimes he just sounds stupid when he talks.
Well, here's the thing too, though, is I don't think that any of these guys get to freestyle any interviews anymore. I think they're handed a sheet and they're told what to say. A lot of the times.
Logan Paul is a huge YouTuber that doesn't need a script.
I understand that, but that doesn't mean that they're not handed a script.
He'd be so much better. Now, granted, Logan Paul has to be a heel. I don't see how he could play a good guy.
No.
Maybe 20 years from now. Maybe.
No, he's too much of a tool.
But yeah, you're right. Eventually, they're going to have a match.
Yeah, they are. And unfortunately, Braun Breaker's going to catch the L on that one.
Well, I bet it's a series. I bet it's more than one. And they need to be. I so wish they would go back to, hey, at least give us a 6-month feud.
Not every feud needs to be 6 months, though.
Some of them can be. You just change the matches around. Hey, and you know what? Do your 6-month feud. Hey, let's do WrestleMania to SummerSlam. Okay, let's do SummerSlam to WrestleMania. Okay, now let's do SummerSlam from whatever pay-per-view is 6 months before that.
I hear what
change
you're
it
saying.
around on
saying,
some of those guys.
Not every feud needs to be 6 months, and we don't need to see Roman and Seth Rollins anymore. Ever again.
Well, Seth Rollins, is he in the tournament?
I don't know.
See, I don't like how they're doing this tournament for number one contenders.
Considering they owe Obafemi a title match.
Well, Oba hasn't cashed in yet.
I'm just saying, how you can have a number one contender match when you owe Obafemi a title shot?
I think what's going to happen is Oba wins Money in the Bank, and he has 2 chances.
And he double headlines WrestleMania
No,
and walks out with both championships.
He uses his King of the Ring for the main match, loses, and then turns around and cashes in the Money in the Bank and wins it after that. I don't think that's ever been done by anyone before. That would be pretty cool.
I don't know how did Roman end up with 2 belts,
And
then never wrestled with them for a year.
That's called Vince's bobber. Vince's bobber.
Triple H bobber too, obviously.
No, he's wrestling more with Triple H. When he had those belts and wasn't wrestling much, Vince was still.
Yeah, you're right. You're
in
right.
control.
I don't want to get off too much on a tangent on this. I just don't think Roman Reigns is
that good
great.
of an actual wrestler. He's
But who
not.
cares
He's popular.
anymore?
He's popular. He's finally over. It took him forever. It took the bloodline. It took
But
the Usos.
he's over as a heel. See, that's what I don't get about the bloodline is they're heels, but they're all over.
And actually, they really took off when Sami Zayn joined them. That's when they really took off, especially as the more of the really popular fans love to hate heel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because,
I don't know. Again, wrestling's just different than it was when we grew up.
It is. And you missed a big chunk and didn't get to see that evolution. Oh, hey, look.
What do you mean? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Evolution of how it is.
Right, yeah.
But that was also a stable name.
I know it was. That's why I was confused on what you were talking about for a minute.
Okay. So, hey, your boy, this had to be one of the lamest ass main events I've ever seen. Do you agree?
Yeet. I mean, yes. Sorry.
So first segment in Raw, was it the first segment? I think it was. Had Solo out there.
Yeah.
And then Jay came out.
Yeah.
Their promo was better than this match. Way better.
Yes, definitely.
Especially when what did Jay say? Shot fired or something, and then Solo ducked. It's like, you okay back there? You okay? I mean, dude, that was great. And then what did Solo do?
He shot him back.
He shot him back, but how'd his gun go?
Well, I don't remember.
You don't remember? He went pew.
Oh, he didn't pew. I forgot he didn't pew.
So they made a stipulation that if Jay beat Solo, Solo had to join the bloodline. And if Solo won, they had to leave him alone. There could have been a better build for this than 2 hours.
I agree. This should have been a pay-per-view match. Not the match, but and
if it was, I'd be like calling Disney, being like, hey, I need my money back for a month of ESPN Unlimited to have this match because, yeah, that was horrible. Jey Uso ended up beating Solo,
right,
due to outside interference.
Yep,
from
Jimmy.
And so now Solo, actually, by the end of the match, they said Jay gets to deliver Solo to Roman. Now, maybe Roman says, do you want to be here or not? And
no, he won't.
And maybe Solo says no and go on your way, stay out of our business.
Because Jacob didn't want to join the bloodline, and he's now their biggest freaking henchman.
He lost the match to Roman Reigns to have to join. Jey Uso.
Well, maybe Jay's going to be the head of the bloodline.
Oh, so they're
going to call him the Yeet line after that.
By the way, I also love the last couple times when Solo, I love him being the face, dude. He's been great.
He's been not even a face, just a smart ass.
He does his roll it back with Jay and does the whole Yeet thing and I think he gets the crowd going more than Jay.
I do too.
And you know what else? After Solo does it, he doesn't seem very winded.
Which is funny because he's a big
he's
a big brother.
Yeah, he's a
big oos. Sorry, big oos. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely a big oos. This was a good match.
Yes, it was.
Now, it was part of a tournament. Was it part of the number ones or part of that triple A?
No, I think this is part of the triple or the Luchador tournament. I think.
Okay, that would make sense.
So Penta defeated Laredo Kid, probably the best match of the night.
That Penta could go with
anybody. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Penta's that good. It's hard. You can't.
The thing is he couldn't wrestle Roman Reigns. You know why? Because Roman Reigns couldn't do all the flippy doos that he does.
No, he couldn't, and you would not like that match.
Well, yeah, okay. Can you see Roman Reigns taking a Mexican destroyer?
Oh no, it's probably in his contract.
I can't flip like that. Are you kidding me?
It'd be interesting to see. I mean, John Cena in his farewell tour did a lot of flippy dudes. He took, I think, a Mexican.
I think he did.
He took a couple, as you say, flippy dudes at his age.
Well, I wouldn't call a Mexican
younger.
destroyer a flippy do. I would call that probably the most dangerous move in professional wrestling right now.
But it works.
It does because it's a cool move.
So Austin Theory defeated Takazira Akana, however you say his name, the skinny guy with Otis in Alpha Academy. I want to say that was a squash match, but this is the part where Oba came out because Braun was out there and they were beating the hell out of the little skinny Japanese kid. And that's when they had their little stare down.
Where was Otis? Why is Oba fighting Otis's fights, man?
Otis could have been taking a dump. You
That'd been a long one.
You can't rush those things, you know.
Oh, by the way, I guess Otis is like country strong. Like,
yeah, that's what they say.
He's like one of the strongest dudes out there.
What they say is like he doesn't lift much.
Oh, I didn't hear that, really.
But like the other guys are lifting, they're trying to stay cut, and they're like, Otis just can lift that much. He is that strong.
Yeah.
That strong.
But he's got Brock Lesnar legs.
I think his legs are bigger than Brock's.
I'm talking thighs. But then you get down to the bottom and they're kind of chicken. She got chicken.
It might help if he didn't wear the low cut boots too.
Yeah.
You know, like his are like the low lows, not even the Bret Hart lows.
Right.
Let's see. What else might? Oh yeah, forgot about this part.
Oh yeah, Stephanie McCurry and Becky Lynch came face to face again to tell each other pretty much that they want Liv's belt, and Liv sneaks attacks Stephanie McCurry. I think that should be a fatal 4-way, or it should be number one contenders match at the next pay-per-view.
I think she should wrestle one, and then the other, and then the third one be a triple threat. That's what I would do at pay-per-views, not on Raw. That's what I would do.
When was the last time Liv Morgan wrestled on Raw? I mean, let's be honest with you.
Well, she didn't defend the belt for 100 days.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's
I think I think the last time she wrestled on Raw was when she was in the King or the Queen of the Ring tournament. Yeah,
and some tag matches.
I don't think she was in tag matches, but okay.
Dragon Lee defeated Dirty Dom. Is it just me, or does the WWE they need to find a new direction for Dom? They're turning a huge heel.
They are turning him into a jobber,
and he's just. They need to find him. He's getting stale. He is getting stale. And Big Cass came in at the end of this, took out Dragon Lee, and then your boy, the young OG, he come flippy doing out to try to take out Big Cass,
and that didn't go out so well for him.
No, it didn't. I don't. And
hey, you know what? Big Cass needs to pick on somebody his own size. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to figure this young OG versus Big Cass match
is dumb.
Two totally different styles.
Exactly.
Can Big Cass
flippy do it all? No.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Well, but I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, you can have a flippy do against somebody that doesn't do flippy doos. But what I'm talking about with Roman and Penta is Penta does a lot of moves that you need to have somebody that's very athletic to help him do or you know what I'm saying? Like the moves.
Well, maybe Cass can do that part, but it's just the two styles to me just don't match.
And again, why is Cass picking on all these little dudes? You know what I'm saying? Pick on somebody your own size, Big Cass.
Yeah, go pick on Braun. Oh, you're
Or at
bigger
least
than Braun.
or at least Chad Gable. At least pick on somebody with a little muscle to
You
him.
mean Shorty G? You weren't watching wrestling then. Vince McMahon, one of his gimmicks for Chad
I
Gable
heard him.
was Shorty G.
I've heard about that.
But since you brought him up,
Yeah, Chad Gable offers an intercontinental title match to Rey Mysterio at the next AAA or AAA pay-per-view, and Rey accepts.
I think that's the one that's in Vegas.
it is. It's on
That should be a
Sunday. We have double pay-per-view Sunday.
That should be a very good match.
A double header. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Well, actually, I'm sure AAA will be on.
I don't know what it'll be on.
Well, you would
We'll
assume.
figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll
we
figure
will.
it out.
Oh man, we got Scotty's on Sunday too.
Yes.
We'll have to figure this out. No fireball.
Well, that's
Fireball.
hey, I'm not going to say who might have learned, but apparently in the South, if you pass out, take your shoes off.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. By the way, you got some people wanting some Sharpie signatures.
I know. Hey, I'll sign for him. Sure.
No. The other way.
Not falling asleep again.
All right. We are going to take our last commercial break as mandated by the cattle prodder over there.
Ouch.
Yep. See, right there. I don't know what that was, if he's trying to be a crow or if it really just hurt.
It did, man.
We'll be right back to the Ones and the Nuns. Stay with us.
Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal.
Oh, you know what? We had Scotty's great spaghetti,
We did.
but we didn't have no Big Mac salad. He
Well,
told me he had Big Mac salad too.
Well, then we better be only charged $11.99 a plate then.
I think without the Big Mac salad, it's $9.99.
Oh, is it $9? I thought I saw $11.99.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Shoot up $7.99?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Homie discount.
All right, so NFL news.
Heck yeah.
So I kept this one in the top spot, just changed a little bit. Bears safety Kobe Bryant, who we said last week was out for like 8 to 10 weeks, is now out 6 to 8 months after surgery for his knee injury.
Yep.
I didn't see what surgery it was for. I just read the headline.
Probably ACL.
It'd be longer than 6 to 8 months.
Not for an ACL. Bosa hurt his like week 4 last year, and he's coming back this season. 8 to 10 months or 6 to 8 months.
Okay, week 4.
That's like October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June.
July.
So
August.
but he's not really even back yet. So
right. They all want to come back early.
well, we can talk about that real quick because I'm sure that's not on here. So Nick Bosa.
Oh yeah.
Or no, excuse me. Nick Bosa is now week to week after that said knee injury. Second surgery, ACL surgery on said knee. He now is having tendonitis problems in the knee. He is now week to week. I think it's BS. I guess Rappaport said he was moving around awkwardly at practice. So it may be true. I just think this is veteranitis. I think more than anything else.
It's what?
Veteranitis. You never heard of
veteranitis.
That's what I said. Veteranitis.
I thought you were saying veteranitis. I'm like,
no.
Who's itis?
Veteranitis.
I got you.
As in, I'm
could be
10
like Stafford last year.
Yeah, I'm a 10-year vet. I don't need to go through training camp. I'm good.
Right.
Because when I'm on the field, I am one of the best defensive players in the league. Even if I don't get sacks, I get pressures out the nose.
Yeah, he's above average.
I'd like to have him on my team.
Could you afford him?
No, because we gotta sign Spoon still.
So speaking of training camp, Kyler Murray has been named QB1 over J.J. McCarthy. Not a big surprise to at least this guy. A lot of people, media people, are saying, what's next for JJ? Is he done in Minnesota? Is his career done? I mean, he's a former number 1 pick. We saw last year where he was, personally, I think he was Maxarelli into some injuries, like your ankle hurts. No, it doesn't. Well, your ankle hurts.
Well, let's rewind about a month ago when camp first opened up. Remember they talked to JJ McCarthy about what was going on, how it was going in camp with him and Kyler Murray.
No, I don't.
Okay, so they asked him how things were going with him and Kyler Murray. And basically he said he sits on one side of the quarterback room and I sit on the other side of the quarterback room. Basically, they weren't getting along at the time. If things have changed and they can get along, I don't see why he wouldn't stay in Minnesota, because Kevin O'Connell obviously saw something in him and thought he could mold him. On the other side of that, I don't think there's another team in the league that's going to give this kid a shot.
JJ?
Yes.
Pittsburgh will be looking for a quarterback.
Well, I heard rumors of somebody else going to Pittsburgh.
Uh-oh. Baker?
Yes. I heard Baker Mayfield maybe going to Pittsburgh at the end of the season.
Ooh.
And then he's just being kind of a little douche waffle down there. Oh, you don't want to give me all this money? Fine, let's play out this season. I'll ball out. And goes to
Can you
Pittsburgh.
imagine him with the Mike McCarthy style offense?
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Last time he had something close to that was with Stefanski when he took to the Browns the playoffs to the first time in forever, and then they got rid of him a couple years, 2 years later, maybe the next year.
So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with Baker. But going back to JJ, if him and Kyler Murray can get along, I think he stays as a backup.
Yeah, because Kyler's only on a 1-year deal.
Right. But if he balls out this year, he could get paid.
You're right.
So, and you got to remember they have who is their defensive coordinator? The guy that was in Miami.
Brian Flores.
Yeah. So, I mean, Minnesota could be. I mean, we say that about actually everybody in your division. Your division is wide open this year. And I know that's not the one we're previewing this week, but your division is wide open, bro.
Anybody can win that division.
Right.
Except for probably the Bears. Yeah,
stop self-handicapping yourself.
It's looking.
You guys won last year.
Well, we'll see how. Yeah, we'll see how this year goes. A lot of changes, a lot of departures. We'll see. That's all I'll say when we get for that. I think I don't think they're going to release JJ. They're going to try to keep him till he says trade me, because they still got 2 more years, possibly that 5th year, with that 5th-year option.
Right.
Because, hey, if Kyler struggles, which I don't see how you struggle with Justin Jefferson and
Addison.
Yeah. If the running game would go, it would make it even better.
Yeah, but you got Aaron Jones, who's over the hill, in my opinion.
Well, that's why I said if the running game would get going, it would be better.
No, I agree.
The passing game would be.
I agree. So Mendoza from the Las Vegas Raiders is going to get plenty of snaps in the game versus the Cardinals. It sounds like Kirk Chains has been getting all the first-team reps, or a lot of the first-team reps. He probably won't play in the preseason, I wouldn't think.
I bet he plays a couple of snaps, maybe the.
Well, I don't know. Before. I don't know. It depends on can he stay healthy in practice with Max Crosby blitzing him every play.
Hey, at least he's getting in his face.
Heck yeah, he is. Good on him.
Oh, did you know that the Cowgirls reached an extension with
I did.
Defensive lineman Quinnen Williams, 3 years, $105.9 million. That's $30+ million a year. That's just crazy. Tickets are going to be insane. I'm glad I'm not a Cowgirls fan. And you know what? That place gets packed because the Cowgirl fans are that dumb to pay $90 parking. And then, you're going to pay $200 for a ticket to sit in the nosebleeds to watch the scoreboard? Because that's what you do there.
Well, yeah. So Lions center Cade Mays is out for 6 to 10 weeks with a fractured bone in his wrist.
I
That's
think,
a bad
I saw
deal.
a headline earlier, maybe a little bit longer. But
Bad deal.
yeah, because didn't their center come out of retirement last year? Maybe they can talk him into coming in.
No, remember he tried to come back and he couldn't pass the physical.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe they don't ask him. So Bears wide receiver Luther Burden to miss the preseason with a groin injury. And if I'm remembering correctly, Burden was hurt on the same practice play going against Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant hyperextended and did whatever to his knee.
I don't know.
I think that's how that went.
I don't know. I know he was hurt last year too, wasn't he? Burden?
No, he played. He was their third and fourth string.
Redskins left tackle Lemmy Tunzel is torn a tricep in practice and will miss most of the season. I thought I had seen he was going to miss the whole season.
Well, I thought it would be a whole season, and
That's what I thought
The
too.
report
That's what
I
I
was
thought
reading-
I had seen was
the
whole
report
season.
I was reading is people with torn triceps. It doesn't necessarily mean the whole season. It's going to mean most of it. He could be back in time for playoffs.
Isn't that what Logan did? Didn't he tear a tricep? Logan Paul.
I thought his was bicep.
Okay, might have been.
I think. So, how do you think that's going to fare for old Jaden, your blindside guy?
Yeah, you're in
Laramie
trouble.
Tunsil was a pretty dang good left tackle.
He's one
Or
of the best
is.
in the league. One of the best in the league.
Yeah, I'd say top 5.
Oh, definitely top 5.
Oh no, definitely top 32. There's no way he's not top 32.
He's way higher than top 32.
So
but-
that's going to be interesting on what they do there. That's pretty important, especially with Jaden. Wasn't it concussion last year for a little while?
no, it was a knee.
Yeah, but I thought there was a concussion.
And I think
in
there was a
too.
shoulder as well.
Well,
Remember? No, he did something weird to his arm. Remember his arm like got twisted real weird. Yeah.
So you still don't want that.
No, yeah.
Man.
Definitely don't want your blind side, especially when you have a skinny ass dude like Jaden Daniels. But
He's not as skinny as Maxwell Tokunawa from the Alpha Academy in WWE.
who?
Tokunawa.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not that skinny.
I don't know. He's taller, definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely. Most people, Otis is taller.
So Teddy Bridgewater retires again, stepping away from football. Lions do sign the Pastronaut, Josh Dobbs, to replace him as the backup.
Lions are in trouble if something happens to golf.
Goof is pretty good though. It's staying healthy.
I like Goof.
I do too,
You know,
especially after watching him on quarterback. I mean, I gained a little more respect for Goof
but yeah,
because he definitely outkicked his coverage.
yeah. Well, the Lions underkicked for a replacement. I mean, backup for him. Definitely.
Josh Dobbs isn't that bad.
They could have done better.
He's an astronaut, bro.
They could have got Dan Marino to come out of retirement and probably do better.
No. Dan Marino's sick right now. He's got like cancer or something like that. He's like, seriously, I'm not BSing. He's like, sick
Okay,
right
then John Elway.
now. Okay. Yeah. Let's have the drunk cart driver.
Okay, he won't be driving a cart. He'll have to walk or someone
know.
else will drive him.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers bought Bakhtiari a golf cart to drive to and from practice.
Ouch! I didn't know that. That's
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers bought. Well, no, because they would ride together on the cart back and forth.
So he bought it for
God, yeah.
him, so Aaron could get a ride.
Yeah.
I got you.
But I guess it was like tricked out though. You know, like a system in it. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of those lineman Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
So 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan to coach in the first preseason game. No word if he's driving himself to the game or if his wife will drive him.
Or if his Tesla will, because apparently it was in auto drive when that.
Are you sure? I hadn't heard that.
I could have.
I hadn't heard
I
that.
was read that it was in auto drive, but he still admitted dropping the cell phone.
Between the seat. How do you drop your cell phone between the seat?
It's pretty easy, and then if you can't really reach in there to get it, it could be a big pain. It can be.
But shouldn't you wait till you get to the stoplight?
You don't want to because someone texted you or called you, and you got to get it, even though it's right there on your screen. You got to hold the phone while you're looking at your screen. Apparently, Kyle.
Again, now that we're talking through this, the story makes even less and less sense. All right, so Saints wide receiver Brock Rechsteiner is suspended for 6 weeks by the NFL. The WWE plans to sign him straight in the WWE once his NFL career is done. Is this career already over? Well, it probably is because you're a white or you're a short white wide receiver. You probably are getting suspended because you probably failed a PED test, is what I'm assuming.
All I'm going to say is look at the last name and who his daddy is.
Is it Scott or is it
Scott?
Rick?
Scott says.
I don't think Scott was a Reuter, though. I wouldn't think.
Scott.
Oh, Scott. Oh, Big Papa Pump. My bad. Sorry. I got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
wow. I was about to be like, so you're also going to tell me Barry Bonds wasn't really?
Okay, so well, because Braun's Rick's kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so cousin.
Why do you think Braun's not so tall?
Neither is this little Rex Schneider. He didn't look very tall.
No, not for a wide
But
receiver.
he did look
Beefy.
Not beefy, but he looked pretty well put together, I would say.
Okay. So I think
Is his career over? I would say
probably.
yes. I would say yes because I think wasn't he a UDFA?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, so yeah,
and
you're
chances are he was going to make it as a special teamer.
Probably, yeah. But again, if you're suspended for 6 games and you're a UDFA, you're probably done.
I mean, will someone give him? I guess it's going to depend on how long he wants to stick around and keep trying to find it.
Well, that's the thing
another
is
spot and be like, look,
well,
you can either keep going to try out and basically waste all this money flying around to these because he's not getting paid very much by those teams. He's got to pay his own way to get there for tryout. Anyway, and the WWE sitting there with money, just sitting there.
Right.
Like,
well, the only reason Braun didn't give it more of a chance is because he came out of school the year of COVID.
Right.
I mean, again, the WWE was right there with money.
Now, Braun had to go to NXT. What I've been reading is
they're trying to sign him right to the main roster, huh?
That's from what I'm taking. Hey,
he might have got an NIL deal too, though.
Well,
but all them
you put him with
though.
Braun, that would get him over. if they embrace the family name and get away from the breaker.
They'll probably make him a breaker.
Well, then they could at least be brothers.
Yeah.
Like cousins. They're really cousins. They could be the Breaker brothers.
Yeah. That sounds kind of cool. He'll be Brick Breaker?
They could come out not exactly the same, but very similar music and style.
But one of them comes out in a Letterman's jacket.
No,
the other one comes out with I
was going to say the Too Cool.
That's the greatest tag team ever, by the way.
Well, yeah, one's dead.
Well, that's all Jerry's fault.
Not Jerry's fault. His son killed himself.
If Jerry would have been hanging out with him that day.
Wasn't he in jail when he died? I think he was in jail when he died.
Actually, I think you're right. Actually, yeah. Oh, this is okay. I got more on this.
Okay, good.
A little bit.
Well, carry on, sir.
Puka Nacua leaves practice with a groin soreness. They're not going to push this at all, but
he was seen at a massage parlor just before.
No, he was on Logan Paul's podcast though at FanFest a couple weeks ago. He did have a lot to say.
Did he do a scatabo?
No. The podcast was actually very good.
Oh, okay.
I like Puka. But Puka did come out and say that he hates the Seahawks. Absolutely hates the Seahawks. There's nobody. The only person on the Seahawks he likes is Cooper Kupp. Other than that, he hates the Seahawks. Absolutely hates them. He said him and Julian Love. He basically said if Julian Love wants to smoke, he can get the smoke from Puka. Julian Love is one of our safeties. I guess they've gotten into it a few times on the field already. A couple of dirty late hits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, but it was very interesting to hear Puka say, "Yeah, I hate the fucking Seahawks. I hate them." Yeah. He was good on Logan's podcast.
You don't even realize we threw an F-bomb in there.
I did. I wasn't going to say anything.
It was pretty smooth though.
It was a quick.
You didn't accentuate it.
I didn't.
I mean,
I just threw it in his language.
Boom! It was
language.
You know, can't really fault that one.
Yeah.
That was just slip of the tongue. All right. So now we're at our NFC East previews / predictions. And I'm going to start this one off by saying NFC East games, their division games are some of the knockdown, drag out, low scoring games, no matter how good someone is, or how bad someone is.
Records don't matter in these ones.
No, they don't.
All right. So, this is an interesting division.
What? No.
What?
I'm not even telling you.
Oh, wow. What is right?
Right?
I
didn't tell you.
I cheated and peeked.
Hey, now you just jinxed them.
Nope, because I didn't mention it yet. I don't even know who's pitching today.
Well, they haven't pitched yet. That was after the top of the first.
Oh, was it really?
Let's go to the bottom of the first right now.
Okay, so we have a chance to really still screw it up. Okay.
Yeah, it could be a different score shortly.
Well, that's okay because Woo pitched yesterday, and Woo has sucked on the road all year long, and he actually it was 0-0 going into the bottom of the sixth, or 1-0 going into the bottom of the sixth. So it was the bullpen gave it up yesterday.
So you said Woo?
Yeah, Brian Woo.
Okay, so when Brian Woo enters the game, do the fans go woo?
Well, I know I would.
I'm just saying. I mean,
I know. I don't think so. They're not as cool as we are. So I think this is going to be a very interesting division this year.
It is. I'm looking at this right now, and just looking at,
because I want to say that New York is going to be better than they were last year.
Well, isn't Dable gone?
Well, Harbaugh's the coach, brother.
Okay, they're going to be better than they were.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I also have faith in Jaden Daniels and Washington. But at the same time, you have the Eagles, who have ran this division for years. Well, 5 years now. I think they've won it 5 years in a row.
Okay, so I'm looking.
And you have the Cowgirls.
I just started with the Cowboys. And I'm just going to look at the schedule kind of like I did last week and just be like, here's how many games I can see them winning. When we did that for the other teams, I was kind of shocked how we had 6 in 3 of them. So the Cowgirls, let's see how many.
Here's what I'll do then.
You're going to put it in your notes?
Nope. I'm going to pull up over-unders.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I can't give them that one, but I'd love for the Cowgirls to win that game.
Call back real quick. DeJounte Carrington.
Oh, okay.
So does that last name somewhat familiar from football? Carrington?
LeVar Arrington?
No.
No, it does not.
Okay. He played for the Chargers.
Okay.
He was a linebacker.
1,
over
2, 3. I could see 4, but one of them is the Packers, and I don't think they're going to win because I really want them to beat the Packers. So I could see 3 for the Cowboys.
3 wins?
Well, 3 wins that I look at it, and everything else would be close. I mean, Arizona, Tennessee, and I forgot who the other team was.
Okay.
Those are 2 of the 3 teams I have them winning.
So, okay, let me go with this then real quick. So according to, no source on this, of course. How cute is that? So according to AI / Google, because it doesn't give me a source on this. So,
Jaguars was the 3rd team I see them beating.
So over-under wins on the season. The Eagles are at 10.5. The Cowgirls are at 9.5. The Commanders are at 7.5, and the Giants are at 7.5.
Well,
I'm just saying I
just counted 6 games for the Giants.
Well, yeah, they're playing last place schedule, so they should have.
They got to. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's
a lot easier.
Schedule.
All right, let me look at Philly. Let me count them up real quick. I could see them with 5. And then the last one, Washington. Let's see. I see a 2-game winning streak in their future.
Okay, great. All right, so I
see
say
them with 4.
I would say in last place in this division this year, I'm going to say it is going to be the Washington Commanders in last place.
I don't know. Dallas, looking at their schedule, unless they pull out some victories that I'm just not seeing, because none of the games I looked at for any of these teams, I did not pick any divisional games because, like we said at the beginning, they could go either way. I think there's a good chance the Cowgirls are in last.
All right. In third place, I think, is going to be said Cowgirls. I don't think that they are going to, again, I have a lot more faith in the other 2 teams than I do in the Cowgirls.
I would put the Redskins in third.
Okay, so we've got those 2 flip-flopped.
Yep.
So I think then we're going to agree on these 2, unfortunately. In second place and making the playoffs, I would say will be the New York Football Giants.
In second
place, making playoffs.
I mean, it's either first or second, but it's what we're down to
right
now.
No, exactly.
More than likely, that probably be what happens. But yes, they will make playoffs.
Yeah, we'll make the playoffs.
I don't know if we'll both agree on the last team to be in first. I don't know if we can agree on that. It's kind of forced upon us, and we don't want to have it forced on us.
Well, I mean, until somebody beats the Eagles, you gotta keep them in there. They have a great defense. Jalen Hurts finds a way to get it done, even though I think he's a horrible quarterback. But he does find a way to get it done. They did lose A.J. Brown, though, and that is going to be a big loss.
I think that's going to help them.
I don't, because I don't think Jeremiah Smith, isn't that his name?
Javonte?
No. Devontae Smith. You're right. Sorry. I don't think he's a number 1. I think he's like a 1.5. I think he's good with another great receiver, but I don't think he's good enough to carry a team.
Well,
I don't.
Well, let's pull up their roster. I know it's preseason. Let's just look at the depth chart, see what they got here. So Devontae Smith, Hollywood Brown.
Oh, I didn't know they got Hollywood Brown. Okay.
Darius Cooper and Samori Toure.
Okay, don't know him. I didn't realize they got Hollywood Brown.
Hold on. Then there's Dontavian Wicks, Elijah Moore.
Oh, Dontavian Wicks? He's a rookie, I think.
Maybe. Britain Covey, Danny Gray, Mackay Lemon. He was first round pick.
USC. Yep.
I remember him from college football.
Yep, exactly.
Johnny Wilson, Quez Watkins, and Eric Usikanama. I think they're going to be better without him. You won't have the distraction. Oh, no, right. I didn't realize this. They're back up to Jalen.
Okay.
Red Rocket.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize Dalton left freaking Carolina.
Neither did I.
That's a great backup. I can't believe he's still in the league. To be honest with you, I can't believe the Red Rocket is still in the league.
Well, look, his body's not getting beat up. If it does, it's not beat up as much. He's still getting way more money than we make combined
in our lifetimes. He's probably making $15 million a year, brother.
I was trying to say, well, if you do that, okay. To date, let's say to date. I think they're going to be better, a lot more balanced.
Well, and you still have Saquon.
Saquon was kind of worn last year. He had a hell of a year the year before.
Well, but he also played in 5 extra games too, or 4 extra games.
We also have Lane Johnson
Who is retiring after this year?
I think he's gonna bust his balls making sure that the edge is clear when Saquon wants to go that way.
No, yeah. Again, until you beat Philly in this division, I don't think you can bet against them. But I do think the Giants. Again, I think the Giants are going to be good. Again, Harbaugh's a winner, and if he can make sure that Jackson Darte doesn't get killed, then
no, you're right. Hey, if Malik could be healthy, if you could have Scattaboo healthy,
well,
they're
Scattaboo
going to be solid.
Scattaboo just had a freak injury last year. I think he's going to be fine.
Oh, by
He's
the
a
way,
bruiser.
Jameis is still the backup for Jackson.
Hell yeah, it's my favorite quarterback in the league.
Devin Singletary is the third in the depth chart for running back.
Who's their backup?
Tyrone Tracy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a good one. He was yeah. He was a starter. Yeah, he did good. I had him on my fantasy last year.
Holy cow. Their receiver core, Malik Neighbors. So at wide receiver 1, you have Malik Neighbors, Darnell Mooney, OBJ, Jalen Hyatt, who may or may not be Missy Hyatt's son. Wide receiver 2, Darius Slayton, Malachi Fields, Isaiah Hodges, and Dylan Combre. Wide receiver 3, Calvin Austin III, which you could have taken Mooney or Malachi there. Oh, they also have Juju.
Ooh, they got a good wide receiver room.
Braxton Berrios and Xavier Gibson.
Braxton Berrios is still playing?
Well,
wow.
as the third string to the third receiver.
Well, it's because he's white, bro.
No, they also, by the way, they have a fullback.
Oh yeah, they got
Ricard,
yeah.
Yeah, Ricard.
So wow, that's gonna be like,
oh, they got John Runyon too.
wait, so 3, 2, so that's like a close to a 600-pound backfield. Because Ricard's solid 300,
so
if not
think,
320.
You think they come out and
run the ball on first and second down?
That's one tight, and
they're gonna pound the ball.
And hey, that's gonna open these receivers up.
Because again, you remember who Harbaugh had the last couple years at running back.
Lamar Jackson.
Besides him, the guy that actually played running back. He wears a crown.
Oh, King Henry. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Scattaboo is kind of like the poor man King Henry, I would say.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Where's a little more bling, I think, though.
So do we think just the two teams make playoffs?
And let me ask you this.
Uh-oh.
Do you think King Henry could do a black flip?
I bet he could.
Oh, I don't think so.
I bet he could.
I'll bet you he couldn't.
You call him tonight.
I lost his number, man.
Just
when he left Tennessee, I lost his number. He never hooked me up with a new one. I felt bad about it, but
all right.
Yes, only two. Only two. Cowgirls do not make the playoffs.
Okay. So first to last place, what do you think win differential is going to be? Because I'm thinking.
Well, so again,
Philly's going to end up.
We'll go back to this then.
10.
Again, for over under
11.
Why? Stupid. All right, so Philly, we both agree is going to win the division. 10 wins, over under.
I'm thinking it's going to be 10 or 11 in first place.
Okay, so you would say over 9.5 then, or 8.5 then, or
yes,
excuse me, 10.5.
Well, no, 10.
10.5. Sorry, 10.5.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty close. I'm saying 10 or 11 wins.
I'm saying over 10.5.
Okay.
Because 10.5 it would be 11. So I would say it's going to be 11. It's got to be 11 almost to win the division. So next we both say the Giants. Then their over under is 7.5. So yeah. So again, if we say they're going to make the playoffs,
I'm thinking they're going to end up with 9 or 10.
It's going to be over. Yeah. We both said the cow. Oh wait, you said the Cowgirls were in last.
Yes, I did.
So the Washington Commanders are 7.5.
Can I say push or under?
You can't push. It's 7.5. There's no push to 7.5.
Yeah, I want to push. What if they tie?
That's not a half.
It's a half win, half loss.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what a tie is.
Okay. No, in this, it is wins. Wins, not wins and a tie.
You don't
no,
like it
wins.
when I do this to you, do you?
I understand what you're saying, and I would tend to agree with you on what you are saying, but for the sake of betting and DraftKings, it's 7.5. The tie is a loss basically because it's not okay because it's not a win.
I'm gonna say 8.
So you say over, okay?
Barely.
All right, and the Cowgirls, which you said were in last place. Oh, I say definitely. I would say under actually for the Commanders because I got them in last place.
Yes,
I think they're going to have a horrible season. I think not having Tunzel is not going to help.
I think this whole division is going to be around 500 the whole year.
I think so too. I think this is going to be again. They're going to beat each other up. And then the last one that we have then would be Washington at 7.5 as well.
We
And
just
I think
said
that's
Washington. You were supposed to say Dallas.
Oh, well, Dallas is 9.5. Sorry.
Under.
I think under as well.
Yeah, I again, I looked at their schedule. I was like, I don't see how they're going to win some of these games.
Who's their running back? Yeah, exactly.
Is it the same one they had last year? They might have re-signed that guy.
What, Rico Dowdle?
No, they lost him a couple years ago. Oh, God. We got a bunch of his football cards. I want to say went to North Carolina. Here, let me just go.
Try to type in Cowgirls. I got Virginia. How does that work? I was doing swipe, but.
Okay, so their depth chart for running back. Yeah, Javonte Williams.
He's booty.
Their backup is Jadon Blue. And the third is Phil Maffa. And then Malik Davis. For when Dak gets hurt, their backup quarterback is Joe Milton III, buddy.
I don't remember him.
Now they do got 2 above average receivers, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens.
Right.
After that,
you only need those 2 though. Because they got a good tight end.
Jake Ferguson.
Turd.
Oh, they have a fullback. I wonder if they'll use a fullback more this year. I don't know. Oh, I don't see that defense. I just, like I said, I looked at their schedule and it's like I don't see many wins.
Neither do I. All right, so is that the final here?
Yeah, that's the final.
Well, let me do a little plugging here.
Oh, you're gonna.
If you have not watched Hard Knocks yet, by the way, this season, very good, very very good. By the way, in episode 2, I did learn some things about the Seahawks I didn't know. The whole team shadow boxes. Did you catch that part last night?
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah, it gives them something to do.
Yeah, so they do lots of shadow boxing. Derek Hall last night got himself in a lot of trouble at practice. He was getting too close to the quarterback during drills.
Too close.
Too close.
Not hit.
No, he didn't Max Crosby him. But he was getting too close.
Right.
Happened one time. McDaniel kind of chewed his ass a little bit. And then, like, the very next play.
I remember that, him chewing him.
The very next play, he gets too close again. McDaniel pulls him out of the drill. He starts talking mess to McDaniel. And McDaniel pretty much told him, hey, I didn't know you were running practice. Oh, no, this is my practice, son. There was some more choice words. We have a child over here now in the Ristorante de Casa de Frio. So I figured I'd be nice and not say any more bad words. But
and the restaurant. They're in the restaurant.
That's what I said, in the restaurant.
I just want to make clear.
We are in the restaurant.
The child is in the restaurant.
That's what I just said.
I'm just making it clear.
And I made it very clear
I didn't
as well.
say you were wrong. Just
but it was very cool to see McDaniel jump his butt. And then as he was like, why the heck are you pulling me out? Kind of being a little diva. He went back at him and went on his arse again. Again, saying, this is my I run practice. You don't run practice. I run practice. And what I really think it was,
did he make him run?
No.
Did he make him do anything?
I don't think so. Well, they didn't show that. But he did. They did show him. He went back and gave him some love and just said, "Hey, you just can't get close to the quarterback." Okay, I don't think.
Wait, the head coach who chewed on went back, showed us love. The player did not go back saying, "I understand what you're saying, coach."
No, because I don't think he did understand. Because it cut to, the linebacker, defensive end, the position group. It showed them watching tape. And what he was doing was he was bull rushing, but he was just getting too close to the quarterback. They showed the second play where he got in trouble. He was like yay far away from the follow through on the throw. So it wasn't that he was Max Crosbying him, but he was just getting too close
for comfort.
Exactly. And again, practice like a pro. You know what I'm saying? You have to realize, hey, I can't get too close to the quarterback. Yes, I want to show that I'm, but again, this is obviously not like a defensive drill. You know what I'm saying? This was offensive, type drill.
Here's how much I like the Hard Knocks. I watched the first couple episodes of the Bears, and then I was done. I have not finished that season because I'm just like, dude, this is boring.
Okay.
This is boring.
Okay. But for me, though, it just helps with the homesickness. I'll just say that. It does.
Well, I feel you on that, but
it does. If I miss an episode, am I going to go back and watch it? Yeah. Okay. Let me rephrase that.
You will. Yeah, you will.
Let me rephrase that. Once the season starts, am I going to go back and watch any of it? Oh, wait a minute. They keep going through the season, though, too.
I believe so.
I think. I don't know.
Let me rephrase. Watch every episode.
I probably will. But not during the season. So you didn't kind of do that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. I guess maybe you do. It has been time.
Yeah.
All right. So again, folks, like and subscribe. If you are liked and subscribed, go over to your neighbor's house, bring him a frosty beverage. Maybe.
What about a Frosty from Wendy's?
You can even better. They're $1 right now.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a Frosty from Wendy's?
Right. And then you just grab their phone when they're not looking. Subscribe to them.
What if it's locked? You got another password.
Well, you ask him to unlock it real quick.
Say, hey, let me show you this thing on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, let me show you this great podcast on YouTube. These guys are great. They're funny. I tell the jokes. I don't know.
One guy cusses a lot.
I don't cuss that much. I've been trying to be better on that.
You've definitely been trying. The F-bombs have gone way down in the last 6 months.
I only threw 3 today, actually.
Okay.
And you didn't. And you only caught 2 of them.
You get the gist. Go like
and subscribe. Yeah. And again, have your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. Again, it doesn't sign you up for anything. It just helps us out. Yeah. We're just trying to get monetized. That's all.
And no one said anything about creating burner accounts and liking and subscribing on those either. I mean, but to the ones and the nuns, deuces.
Until next week, we love you, kids.
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this week your team gets a win. Always stay away from sin. Maybe next week you'll see Blake and Gwen. Big thanks from Maxarelli and Poppa is the NIL free agency. Drink too much, you have to pee. College transfers should pay a fee. So if you plant your flag like Baker, Love, Kerrywood, and King Felix, our champs like the Hawks and Bears. Bear down like Kelvin, tune in next week for another show. Be good to go to the ones of the nuns. Please subscribe if you're new.